Same as always with Curry. He didn't ever want to come out. And for me there, we just had to try to score, and we're down 3 runs. I don't know, he's got to be around 80 pitches there, close to it. And, so he's going to pitch one more inning. And it just didn't, we had to try to score. And that's pretty much it.
Is that as animated as you've seen him?
Yeah, a little bit. But I've seen him like that before, and I've talked about it numerous times with different guys too. It never bothers me. That none of that stuff, those guys being competitive, want to stay in the game, that never bothers me at all. That's just part of it. And, I got to make that decision. He cannot like it. We'll be able to talk about it later, and it's not going to be a big deal.
And Donnie, there's no way you were changing your mind. There's no way he could have gotten you to change your mind.
No, I made a decision before the inning. I mean, really, we were close the inning before, to be honest with you, where we could end up with the bases loaded, down 3 runs, and that spot's up. So it was a close. Really, I could have did it in the 4th. We didn't get there, but so.
What was his argument? What was his argument?
Just that he could stay in the game. He got a hit the last time up.
So it was an offense thing.
Yeah, so. No, again, it's nothing that has ever bothered me at all. Obviously you don't want something like that out on the mound or something like that, but in the dugout or later, like Alex in Cincinnati not liking it, that's okay for me. I don't take that personal. And if it's something that bothers him, we can talk about it later or whatever.
Even though you don't want to talk about the future beyond today, could anything in the back of your mind be thinking you may need him down the road, and this is late in the season, and you want to make sure he's ready, perhaps down the road if there is a down the road?
Well, I definitely want to. All our guys we want to be careful with, and especially this time of year. Zach and Clayton have thrown a number of innings, obviously, and we try to monitor as much as we can. But this is more of a baseball decision today, being down 3 runs. It wasn't a matter of having to take him out or keeping him on a pitch count or anything like that. That was really more just a baseball decision that we're down 3 runs. We got to try to score, and that's what we're trying to do. And we end up, guys had some good at bats that inning. A lot of good at bats. Got a huge hit from Highs to kind of cap it off, and then our bullpen did a nice job for us.
The up and down season that Heisey has had, literally geographically and offensively, how nice is it to see that guy with what he's been through this year come through in that situation?
Well, really nice. Heisey has had a tough year with the back and forth and one day here, one day there. But he's hung in, and he's always been a good teammate. He's always, for the most part, he's handled everything very professionally. So, he's a guy that the guys I think all respect in there too. And I'm sure they're really happy for him.
Did you sense any frustration from him coming into today? Because we kind of haven't been hitting lately, and then you feel like a sense of relief a little bit after that?
I'm sure he feels relieved. I think anytime you get a hit that helps your club, put them ahead in that situation where we're coming from behind, it's just one of those days. It's a 12 o'clock game. It's smoking hot. Things aren't going really that great for us at that moment. But to come through, I think those guys, it just kind of, everybody be happy for him.
I don't know, you pulled Justin, you worried about his knee again?
No, it was part of the plan with him. We kind of had a feeling that Corbin, they've kept him around 80 pitches. We just really wanted to, we talked about being able to double switch him into the game. I can't control him if we double switch, because I could be out of players and he has to stay in the game and it goes 14 or 15. I can't control it. I knew I could control 3 at bats and be able to get him out of there and still be able to hit like we did. We hit Alex. We still could have hit for Torres. We had different combinations of guys we could have used.
So basically get him 3 at bats.
It was pretty much 5-6 innings. And again, we felt like if we could double him in, I can't control if we go 14 or 15 innings. I'm stuck if you're out of players like happened the other day. And that's one thing I didn't want to get into with him.
When you decided earlier that was it for Clayton, did you expect that kind of reaction that you've been around in the net?
A little bit. I mean, I know he never wants to come out. It's always a fight to stay in. Never does he want to come out. Ever.
Is that any more heated though than normal?
Hey, he's emotional. It's part of his game. It's part of what he does to get ready to pitch. It's over for me. I'm sure it's over for him.
Do you think guys respond to his emotion?
Yeah, I think they respect Clayton, the way he works and the way he goes about his business. He's a leader on our club.
Were you aware of some of the consecutive quality start records he had leading up to it? Did that play in the back of
I wasn't aware.
Did you have conversations with him afterwards?
Not yet. I'm not worried about it. He knows me well enough. He trusts me. I hope he trusts me. I trust him. I don't get offended by what went on today at all.
In terms of Turner, is this the plan going forward, or do you expect he can play 9 next year?
No, I mean, we've got a little bit of a plan, but it's not necessarily just 5 innings. It'll be the number of games consecutive, all that kind of the same stuff. Just trying to get him back on his feet, keep the swelling out, keep him sharp.
Last 2 games, both have been really, really sharp. I mean, do you like what you're seeing under the confidence?
They've been good. We've been able to match up a little bit out there. Guys are doing the job. We're trying to put them in good position. They've been doing the job.